Hi, Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Sembang Bisnes 7.0. My name is Aina from uBC. And today I have two very inspiring SMEs that will be discussing with us about green business. So green business, how sustainable it is. We will discuss further with Yen from Eco House and Adeline from Bumi & Co. But before that, for those who are new to uBC, welcome. uBC or Unifi Business Club is a business community platform made exclusively for Unifi business customers. So if you are a Unifi business broadband customers or Unifi business mobile customers or Unifi Air, you are automatically a member of uBC. All you need to do is head on to unifi.com.my/business/uBC. The link is right underneath our live page on both Facebook and Instagram. And you can have a look at all the privileges that you get to enjoy with uBC. So we have partnered with some of the best industry players out there to provide you solutions to drive your business forward, especially digitally, especially now. So you get to enjoy solutions such as financial solutions from our partners like SME Bank and RHB. We have marketing solutions. We have tools to drive your productivity forward, such as logistics from Lalamove, HR solutions, and even point of sale solutions from CryptoPost. So head on to our website to find out more. And if you are not yet on Unifi, you're missing out. Head on to unifi.com.my/business and sign up now because we have just launched a campaign, Sign Up and Enjoy, and you can enjoy up to 400 free Touch and Go reload pin when you sign up to some of our packages now. So for more information, just go on to unifi.com.my/business and choose the package that suits your business best. Okay, today, all you have to do if you have questions as usual, just ask in the comment box below. We are live on Facebook and Instagram. The team will choose then 6 of the best questions for us to discuss live with both our panels. And these 6 selected questions will walk away with 3 eco-friendly essentials from Eco House, or you'll get 3 or you'll get metal straws from Bumi & Co. Cool? All right. So I will bring in now 2 of our speakers, Adeline from Bumi & Co. and Yen from Eco House. Welcome, ladies.
Very
Hi.
good. Hello.
Today, this is our first time that it's all ladies, all powerhouse, powerhouse ladies. How are you, ladies?
Girl power.
Very powerful now.
Yeah. All right, maybe Adeline, you want to start first? Just a brief description about what Bumi & Co is all about.
Yeah, so hi everyone, I'm Adeline. I'm the founder of Bumi & Co. So we are basically an eco-lifestyle brand that provides reusable alternative to single-use plastic. So we sell all kinds of tools to help you, embark on your zero waste journey.
Nice. Are you on a website, or how do people get to know you more?
Yeah, sure. So we are on our website called bumiandco.com. So that's where you can find us. We are also very active on Instagram, which our handle is also at Bumi&Co. So you can find us there, and we're always happy to chat with people. We've got very strong community there who are really supportive in the whole green industry. So come along and have a chat with us there.
Okay, cool. What about you, Yen? Maybe a little bit about what Eco House is all about.
Hello, very good green afternoon to everyone. Okay, I'm Yen from Eco House Malaysia. Eco House is a go green packaging company which customize the packaging solutions to our customers. We do have our own manufacturing line as well as OEM to our customers. And because of a go green vision and goals, now we are going all out to manufacture and work together with our clients to come out a series of products which aims to reduce the plastic pollution and waste.
I see. All right. Okay, this is the magic question for both of you. Why did you choose this industry? Why did you choose this segment? Why go green? I mean, why focus on that? I don't know, maybe Adeline, you want to start first?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you to Unifi Business Club for actually highlighting such an important, I think like such an important topic for us to be discussing here today, right?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people has been like, you know, this awareness of going green has been really like stirring recently. But for me, what really sparked my passion was actually about how to live a more sustainable lifestyle. So just a little fun fact, Malaysia is actually ranked one of the highest plastic user globally.
I know, right?
And for me, honestly, it was just really very hard for me to see like, you know, a country that I really love, like such a beautiful place, like just being destroyed by like, you know, our our behavior, and it was just really hard for me to see. So I started it because I wanted to tackle the plastic pollution here in Malaysia, and I wanted to help people to also live a more sustainable lifestyle. So I want them to, you know, actually integrate this lifestyle into their daily lives. So I saw like a big gap, right, of how storytelling of like environmental lifestyle here in Malaysia is. So where Bumi and Co like kind of happened was we wanted to just educate people on going green is not just like for the tech people or like for big industry players, but it's really just us ordinary people wanting to make like small differences in our everyday lives,
changing our lifestyle.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. So that's how we all started. We are here to like, you know, give a breath of fresh air to the eco-friendly living in Malaysia.
Cool. You know, but there's also this misconception that going green is for those with money.
Oh,
because plastic is cheap, which is why we use a lot of it, right?
Correct.
So so what's your take on that, Yen? What's your story? How did you come about doing a green-led business?
Just now, after listening to Adeline's story, I think we both have a quite similar mission and vision in this line. That's why we started in this industry. But then to me, there is another story behind. That's all about my late father. My late father used to be a very successful businessman, and due to some reason, his company failed and being closed down. And he started a new job in a bakery factory located in Klang. I think everyone still can see this brand in the market. And every morning by 3 a.m., all the staff will be given two loaf of the bread. So he will always reserve one for me, myself, my mom, and my sister. So all the way 1 hour driving distance from Klang to my house, he will just send the bread, put in front of the house, and he will start his busy day. And my mom will always put the bread into a very nice food container, and my sister and me will bring it to the school for the meal of the day. To me, food packaging is not only a tool to keep make the storage of the food, but it's a love and commitment there, because good food packaging can keep the food in a very fresh condition, as well as it can deliver the love and the care to someone you love and care.
That is a very nice way to put it. I mean, I think we never think of it that way. When you actually pack a food for someone, it's not just packing it, but it's actually delivering something, right? Wow.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. That's amazing. So how far do you think businesses in eco-friendly segment can move forward? I mean, how far can you go?
I think this is the future. And then there's a very long way to go. According to some statistics, we know that Malaysia is among the ASEAN regions, the top exporter of plastic. So if we come up something to replace the single-use plastic, or maybe some resin can manufacture something to totally replace the single-use plastic in the market, can you just imagine? The global market itself is Ringgit Malaysia 2.15 trillion.
Wow.
And for plastic export in the global, Malaysia is number 26. But so sad to say, the wastage or the plastic pollution in Malaysia is number 8 in the world.
And we are such a small country compared to the rest.
We are so
Exactly.
famous, you see.
Not in a good way, not in a good way.
So we have to turn it positive. How we could make a better world to the whole global market.
Yeah.
That's when there is a crisis, there's always a new opportunity. So I take it very positive, and I can see the market is really huge.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I
Yeah.
think for Adeline right now, I mean, there's a huge comparison here. So we have Yen, who is a manufacturing company, and Adeline, that is, oh my God, are you a one-man show business?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so-
Adeline is very powerful.
Yeah, I know, right?
No,
I salute her.
I will tell you guys how I do it later with digital business.
Great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I just want to add a bit to what Yen touched. I think it's really important what she say on how Malaysia, we are actually a very big plastic manufacturing. And honestly, I feel like plastic is actually a very important material for us. A lot of people have this negative perception about plastic, but I really think it's not just about how much we consume plastic, but I think like very more importantly is you want to look at the chain, right? The life chain of plastic. So I don't see plastic as like a taboo, like a big no, but
Like
rather,
cannot use at all.
Yeah, correct. But I feel rather you have to also focus on like the whole supply chain and the whole lifestyle of plastic. So I think one big problem like in Malaysia we don't have, right, is a proper proper recycling facility for people to reuse plastic, because I feel plastic as a material, it's actually very powerful, very strong, and in a way if you compare it to metal, say like metal straws and things like that, it can be actually a even better alternative if you have proper recycling facilities. So that's, I feel like in the future, right, in like if we want to grow as a country in terms of like environment side, right, we have to look at materials not just like as it is, but also the whole supply chain. And I really feel like agreeing with Yen, right, this is really just the beginning. Consumers are really like getting really smart these days, and they are really more like, there's really a high demand for environmental efforts in businesses. We see it across a lot of industries these days who are like going green and things like that, right? But honestly, I don't see being green as a new industry itself, but I feel rather it's actually like being environmental is actually supposed to be integrated across all industries, because honestly I feel like it affects all our livelihoods and we all kind of depend on it, right? We all only have one planet, and there's really no planet B. So so it's really like, it shouldn't be viewed as a vertical industry, but I feel like we should actually integrate it into our daily lives and all come together and work towards it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a very powerful statement there. I think you're totally right. It's not about, it's green business, so they're selling eco-friendly materials, but it should be cut across all businesses. So all businesses, no matter how small or how big, we should try to inject our responsibility to keep the planet clean and safe. And I'm starting to see it with for example, fashion businesses. When you buy online, and everybody buys stuff online now, right? So you get the packages in plastics. The shipment is already in plastic. You open another plastic and another plastic. Oh my God. But I'm starting to see smaller businesses coming in with canvas, and I was just telling my husband, I was going to send a gift to a friend, and I couldn't find a paper bag in my house. It's because I've been going around bringing my cotton bag. So I don't have paper bags or plastics anymore. I think it's those simple little things as a consumer we need to do. And it's a chicken and egg thing. So if consumers are doing that, the demand for the businesses to take action is also there. Amazing for both of you for, really encouraging other businesses also to play their part, especially for Yen, because you're also manufacturing this. You're allowing the Malaysians to actually, rather than going to China to manufacture this, for example, they can actually use a local SME to come out with all this technology. So how do you market? So I'm going to come to that now. how do you market, and how does being digital or using solutions help you to grow your business further? Maybe Yan, you want to start first?
Yeah, sure. Just now, I totally agree with Adeline on her
Yeah.
statement. I do think Go Green, or so-called sustainability, is not about purchasing the eco-friendly products. I always saying that we have to practice 3R anytime, anywhere. When you really can reuse it,
You use it.
just reuse it.
Yeah.
You can recycle it, please recycle it. When you really can't do anything on this 2R, please reduce it or even reject it. Then only sooner or later you will see the result.
Yeah.
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 And especially just
So-
now mentioned Aina about the technology, how to market it. I do think now is always the best time to market it because of MCO. I do think that the 5G era been bring forward earlier than what we expected.
Yeah.
Because with everything since MCO started, we have to stay at home and everything, you like it or not, you have to go online.
Yeah.
In order to survive or in order to maintain your daily operation.
Yeah.
So that's the way we force ourselves to learn, we force ourselves to transform everything. I should say I appreciate all this, especially the connectivity and the technology. For us, I do think that the technology or the connectivity really bring us more conveniences and save costs, the effectiveness, efficiency, and save us from the virus and keep us connected.
Yeah. You have a few plants, right, in Malaysia? Do you have a few plants in Malaysia, or do you have only one?
Yeah, my partner is running. No, I have two. My partner is running one in Johor, another one in Penang.
I see. Okay. So how do you handle your operations on daily basis? And how do you keep engaging the customers?
It's really challenging during the MCO time. That's why I say I salute our sweet Adeline here. But I do think that technology really helps a lot.
Yeah.
Because during MCO time, we do transform all our operation 80% online. Through some apps and software, we manage to connect all the staff through a platform. And all the daily operation from very traditional like clock in, HR methods, we change all to digital and paperless. I think we contributed to the global and the Mother Earth as well. And for our customers, and we do connect them to the apps and platform as well. Because last time before MCO, when you need to meet up with some clients to promote them some packages, we have to go there, knock the door and explain to them, this is what my new packages, or this is my new launching. We have to sit face to face. But during MCO, we are not allowed to do so. But we still need to do something to keep us connected while we have been so-called like aparted. So we use WhatsApp, social media, as well as some communication tool to make sure we keep very good relationship and good connection with our clients.
Yeah. What about you, Adeline? How do you, I know that you do a lot of events on ground. So how things have changed now, especially due to CMCO and MCO and all sorts of MCOs. How does digital, how does, the transformation, what are the transformation that you made?
Yeah, so I think Yan has a very inspiring story on how she overcome her MCO period, right? But really similar to me as well. But I feel like because Yan has a manufacturing plant, but I am actually like a solopreneur. That means like I am literally the head of marketing, the head of operations, the head of delivery. I'm everything, right? So I wear so many hats. And honestly, digitalization has played such a big role in helping me run the business. So prior to MCO, we did a lot of like bazaars, and we were present in a lot of like, pop-up markets. We also did a lot of like corporate events where we provide them door gifts with our eco-friendly products. But obviously everything like was cancelled, right, when COVID hit us.
Yeah.
So we were getting like cancellations from every bazaar, and then people like, oh, so sorry, we have to postpone our events, so we want to cancel our orders. And it was really like a huge hit for us, I think, because we do a lot of like bulk sales, and it was really hard for us to manage in terms of like finance and things like that when COVID hit. But then I think that taught us a big lesson, right? That you don't ever want to put all your eggs in one basket. So you want to be like omnipresent as possible, be in as many outlets as you can, and really be where your customer are at. Since this is like a unified business club, right, I'll just share some tools that I use personally to actually help me run my business.
Sure.
So I feel like in terms of like digitalization, a lot of things has been made easy and made efficient for us. So for example, when I have no background in designing or whatsoever, but then these days we have things like Canva, which is a designing platform. It's really just a drag and drop template, and it's so easy to use. So that was something like I had to learn throughout like my transition period to being online. So Canva is a great tool for any businesses, I feel, overall. You can use that. I also use Fiverr. So Fiverr is basically a platform for freelancing. So obviously I cannot do everything myself, right? So I actually use Fiverr. Is an online platform for freelancing. And I think the beauty of it is that it don't just connect you to local talent, but it also opens the borders for you to reach out to overseas talent, where you can actually leverage on their expertise. So that's also, so Fiverr is also a really great tool, and I think like the rate are very reasonable. So for entrepreneurs who are looking to outsource their services, like you want to do website designing or whatsoever, you can try Fiverr. Another great tool that I use is also called Later. So this is actually like an automated Instagram scheduler.
Good.
So I don't sit there and like post and think of caption or like, oh, which hashtag is the best. But I use like Later. So it's really great because it actually collects data for you as well.
Cool.
And then it kind of tell you like, okay, what's the best time to post your post right now, and how are your customers interacting? And I think that really tells a lot in how you can cater better for your customers in the future. So I think this whole digitalization experience has taught me like to really build community instead of just being present in like everywhere, right? You want to have a strong community, whether it's like offline or online. And you just want to like be, as Yen said, right, be as connected with your partners as much as you can.
So now we know how she runs a business single-handedly.
But I do think I have, very nice and powerful secret. I think I have a few suggestions to Adeline as well, because since she mentioning the tools she's using. For operation side, as a manufacturer, I do benefits a lot from the apps named ThinkTalk. So if that means any of our viewers online now, if you are running your own company which have more than 10 staff, maybe you can try these free apps as well. It can totally replace your very traditional way of HR and management. It's a FOC, so I think it's no harm to try on it. And for Adeline, maybe to manage your staff, or maybe to like show your concern and care, or sometimes a reminder to your clients, you can try to search on WhatsApp Blaster. I do think this is a very powerful tools, because you can preset all your Blaster, your WhatsApp through this WhatsApp Blaster. Then when the times, let's say nighttime, we always free during nighttime after office hour. So we will do all the setting when we are free. Then next morning, early in the morning, it will send some greetings to your client. Then they will feel, so
nice,
so sweet of you. As far as I find a very new technology and apps, it's called OSPAC. I think Adeline can try on that. It's not only a payment gateway, but it will generate from A to Z to close a sales. For example, you want to start a sales, then you can like they're coming out the landing page very soon, the function. just copy and paste your picture and some your wordings. It can do the design very easy. Then after that, you just publish it in your social media and your platform as well. Then they will do all the work for you. He's just as great as a very powerful salesperson, from convincing the client, then issue the invoice and doing the follow-ups. They do really send the email to the potential client which already raised the order but haven't made payment. They will keep sending reminder to asking, hello, where's the payment?
Amazing.
That's a funny way. Okay, but I found it's very useful and very user-friendly because I'm using it recently. And after collecting the money, it will go directly into your bank account. So nice. You can really save a lot of your time.
So on that note, for Unify Business Club members, which both of you will be able to enjoy, we also have HR solutions with amazing discounts on our as a privilege for being part of uBC member. Also, one other way to keep engaging with your customers, especially those who have purchased from you, is through email marketing. I think this is one platform that we still have. I mean, social media is one, but email marketing is only if that person has your email, then you reach it, right? So Engine Mailer, which is our partner, is giving out 10,000 free emails for you to send out to your customers every month. So you can continue to send out every month for free. And this is exclusive for Unified Business Club members. So for everyone out there, there are so many solutions for you. We have partnered with a lot of people to ease your operations. So, you don't have to waste money, go and pay for softwares and solutions, because we actually have a lot as part of uBC, or you can only pay like half of the retail price. Okay, cool. We have a lot of questions. Yeah, so we have a lot of questions. Let's see. This will be for both of you from Tig LWK from Instagram. Hi to Yan and Adeline. Some say bad marketing is still a type of marketing. Have you ever had any experience of turning the table around in your business?
Adeline?
So, Adeline, maybe you want to try first?
Yeah, so wow, that's a very good statement, right? Bad marketing is still marketing. I remember seeing like so many, funny marketing strategies that actually caught a lot of like viral attention. So actually for me, I won't say it was like that bad lah, but okay, so I'll just share like my kind of story, right? So like, because you know how I am like an environmental brand, right? So I'm supposed to portray like, okay, going green and things like that. So got one day we sell like bubble tea straws, right? So we actually wanted to like market it more, because like, at one time bubble tea was like the trend. I'm not sure if it still is now, but
losing it
a bit, right? So but then like a rookie mistake that we did was we actually marketed with like a plastic cup, like when you order tea life, then it comes in that plastic cup, right? And then we just like poke the straw and like, hey, we have bubble tea straw now, like get yours today. And then we got like kind of a lot of like questions from our consumers, like really like, hey, you're supposed to be eco brand, right? Like, why are you having plastic on your brand, and it's a bad image for you. And then I think it really like help us to reflect as well. But I feel like with any business, it's always inevitable to run away from
mistakes,
things like that. Correct. But it's really depends on how you as a business, you either want to respond or react to it, right? So we decided to like respond to it, and we acknowledge all the people who actually like came up and like raised their concerns. We actually acknowledge them. I think that was one step that we did. I hope we did right. So we actually admitted our mistake, and then like continue with that, like did like a public apologizing thing, and then after that, moving forward, we kind of just learn from there. So I think like mistakes are in a way good, but fun fact, that post actually got us the highest engagement because everyone was like messaging us, right? So in a way, bad marketing
Got
is still
viral lah.
marketing.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just how you deal with it, right?
Yeah.
What
So
about you,
really
Yan?
acknowledging it.
Yeah. What about you, Yan? Because I know your business is B2B, right?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
one is about 90% B2B because now we are trying to reach out B2C as well. I do think the statement is very interesting because there's no standards in evaluating which plan or which marketing strategy is a good or a bad. It is always the market itself will give you the answer and result.
Yeah.
How sexy or how powerful your marketing plan, it will only tell you a result when the sales is made.
Yeah.
So if you just talk it's very good or powerful, there's nothing will happen until the sales made. So for us as a manufacturer, we always face a challenging questions from the public. When we're trying to like promoting or launching a products to the market, we'll tell them this is made from a plant-based resin or material. When you throw in the landfill, it will biodegrade itself within 6 months. Then the next questions, let's guess, what's the next questions will come to us? Oh, would it be very expensive? How much compared to the plastic? This is always the main concern from the public.
Yeah.
That's why until today, plastic is still like still there.
Yeah.
Still very popular.
Yeah.
Heavily used because of the price as well as the convenience the plastic bring to our lifestyle.
Yeah.
But for us, we always will try to educate our clients. Today, you maybe just pay about 10 to 20% more than the plastic products, but you save the 10 to 20%, you'll pay a lot more for that for your next generation. Yeah, there's always there's always a package come behind the plastic. You have to pay more to clean out the environment. And how about the ocean, the turtle or tortoise? We saw the film, very cruel film. You can't even pay anything to save them. That's the side effect of plastic. So do you think the 10 to 20 cent more is really so much to you? And do you think to save the planet is only some person responsibility or everyone should do it?
Yeah.
So this is the way we're trying to do education. That's right from the traditional marketing strategy. Now we have come up a lot more strategy, especially heavily on video, because now everyone, they hold their smartphone when they are free, going into washroom, even 3 minutes or even during lunch, they will just take out. I think we all do that, right?
Yeah.
We'll just watch the the YouTube or maybe
Now TikTok already.
Yeah, TikTok, yeah. So we are trying to get into the platform so that we can have a more reach out.
I think you just answered the question from Lat Saleh on Instagram, because he asked, how do you guys raise and link the awareness and promotion to public, or maybe your focus group or customers? So I guess in terms of awareness, you go into all this, like Yan mentioned, social media and YouTube and whatnot, right? But do you do focus groups with your customers?
Yeah.
To understand, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we do some our focus group with a customer as well as some industry people. Maybe in future I can invite Adeline into our group as well. Just now when she mentioned about the straw and the paper cup, the plastic cup. Actually, that's the project we've been like planning and going on with a local university. And I saw Adeline is quite popular with the straw you're selling, right? Yeah, the stainless steel straw. I think after this live, we can talk more on that.
Definitely.
Yes. So that will come to the third question from Riza Zokifli from Facebook. Do you currently collaborate or plan to collaborate with the government on further promoting the green lifestyle in Malaysia? Because I know both of you after this offline will collaborate with each other.
Yeah.
But do you think you will be collaborating with, or do anything further with the government probably, or any other associations out there?
Yeah.
Adeline?
I think definitely it will be our next step forward. I really believe like business, we can't like survive solely on ourselves, and collaborating with like a bigger party is very important, especially like working with government, because I think it's almost like, it's almost really like something that you need to work hand in hand. It's not just solely for individual or solely for businesses or solely a responsibility for the government. When it comes to environment efforts, it's really it's really something that everybody have to literally like put bits and pieces together for us to make actually a real impact. So you cannot really go like solo on this. So definitely the next step forward will be working together with other industry players as well as the governments.
Yeah.
And I think our government is also really, really supportive on the whole green industry, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. Yen, I think you have an initiative that you're working with. Was it UPM?
Yeah. We have one project, an R&D project, working closely with UPM since 2018. We are working on the R&D and production of plant-based packaging material, which could produce the products to replace the single-use plastic in the market. I have the prototype with me. Maybe everyone can see. It looks like plastic, but can you imagine it is made with corn and palm oil?
Wow.
Yeah, so it's really natural. After it goes
strong,
to
can cut chicken or not?
Can, why not?
No, usually I use when I want to cut the chicken, patah already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I will take notes on that.
Customer
focus group.
Yeah. And this is the straw from the prototype as well. It really looks like plastic, and then the usage is as convenient as plastic, but it's not plastic. Yeah, this is the project. Yeah, this is the project. That's why I was thinking, Adeline, just now you mentioned the plastic cup. Yeah. We can really go into that and then do something for it. Besides UPM, actually, we are doing something and working out something with Mestec as well. And before MCO, we've been invited by Mestec for a presentation for the Smart Fund. And because of MCO, everything been like KIV, and hopefully everything when recovered from MCO, all this tough time, we will kickstart again on all these projects.
That's good to know. That's very good to know. Okay, so the fourth question, was it the fourth or the fifth question now?
The fourth.
The fourth question. So the fourth question is from Zato Sofwa from Instagram. This is for both of you. Wow, everybody have questions for both of you. Very fair and square. As business owner, if we want to make the change to go green, do you have to start 360 or do you start slow? Meaning ground zero, fresh start, or do you start slow? And can we push that we are going for sustainability if some of our products are still not sustainable? Yeah. Sila jawab.
Yeah. Yen, do you want to go first or?
Adeline.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is really a big question, right? And thank you so much for the question. So I think, right, for business who's doing the transition, is really important to know your why you're doing it. I mean, of course, like the general answer is yes, like come on board, like okay, let's go green, everybody should do it, right? The more the merrier, the more we work together, the better. But I feel like it shouldn't be, you don't like force yourself into a 360 change kind of thing. I always believe like the people who make the biggest difference are those who do little things consistently.
Like exercising, right?
Correct. And your diet plans. So you want to do things consistently, but you don't really have to do it in like a mega, like, oh, hey, we are now a green company. And also really the intention behind your brand must be very strong. Like, why are you actually going green? Because there's this thing called greenwashing. So that's that's like
Greenwashing. Explain a bit more
correct.
about that.
Yeah. So Aina, is like what you said, right? A lot of fashion retailers are going into like more
Yeah. Packaging.
eco-conscious, eco packaging, or they claim like their clothings are 100% cotton, or like, things like that. So basically greenwashing is essentially that. It's basically like slapping a eco-friendly sticker on top of your brand and say, hey, we are now a green brand. We see a lot of, okay, maybe I shouldn't mention brands lah.
Don't mention brand lah.
Don't mention brand, right? Yeah, but then I guess everyone understand what it is,
Yeah.
right? We see it a lot happening, especially in the fashion retail industry. So but then the intention behind it is really to help people, forcing people to shop more. Like, hey, we are now a green brand, you can shop more, and then they make the pricing like really expensive. So you really want to be clear with your why, like your intention of becoming a eco-conscious brand. Like example, you see 11/11, we see so many people pushing for sales out there, but don't get me wrong, like I'm not against sale. Like even on Bumi and Co, we have a 11/11 sale happening right now, but the intention behind it is very important. So like, why are you doing this? So for us, we want to do the sale so that it's more affordable for people who really want to embark on a zero waste journey
and to change the lifestyle.
Instead of like, hey, we want to hit this
Make
sales
more money.
target. Which I think it's really a tricky thing, so to say, because when it comes to impact driven companies, you want to have a balance, right? Like you need to be sustainable, you need to earn money, but at the same time you want to make sure that the purpose behind it is also have a good intention and not just like greenwashing. So I think that's important to have a check and balance there before you actually dive into a green business.
Yeah, that's true. Yan, do you want to add on to Adeline?
I think Adeline's statement is really good.
Covered everything,
I'm
right?
sure we really learn from each other, right? Like I don't have the answers to everything, but really it's a process, right, that we all learn.
Maybe I just add on a bit. For green business, always being categorized as a social enterprise. So when it comes to social enterprise, it's a slightly different from the so-called like the businesses out there. We have the social responsibilities to carry. But when come back to business, we have to think. You need to think the way how you are going to sustain your business, how to make some profit. Maybe not like a very huge profit, but you still need to survive. You have to make sure your profit goes on. Then only you can talk about social responsibility and talk about the campaigns. It's totally different. We have to separate ourselves. NGO and business are two different things.
You are running a business at the end of the day.
It's totally two different things. Of course, just now the questions asking, do we need to turn a 360 degree? No, it depends on your business model. If we talk about your business model, you have to see your capability. Who is your target market? What's your mission and vision? And what's the value you are giving to the public, as well as how do you deliver the value as well as the business? And what's your profit center? I always have to ask that, because this is about butter and bread story already. You have to know how you earn, how you make profit from the business while taking care of the Mother Earth. So when you're just shouting out there, okay, I'm Go Green company, but you can't make any profit, how long more you can shout thing out there? So you have to make a balance on that. Of course, you cannot fight alone outside. You have to find what's the resources, who are the key partner, you can work together. And for those who have an existing business there, you have to think how much you can invest and how much your cost and how to cover back your costs. These are all the factors you really have to consider. And you are the own person, you are the person to answer the questions, because you know yourself better than anyone.
But I guess from what I can summarize from both Adeline and Yan is that it is okay to start small. You do not need to go 360 degrees because you want to do your part. You can do your part by changing just your packaging, for example. And then you move on from there. Like Adeline mentioned, the niat di hati. Most important thing is, why are we doing this? You know, at the end of the day, as a business owner, we are also consumers. So we also have children, we also have the next generation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, very good answers. Let's go for the fifth one. This is from Shah Mijibam. Sorry if I pronounced that wrongly, from Instagram. What is the most challenging thing in starting a business, especially when you want to be different from others? Okay, like Adeline is a newer business, so maybe Adeline start first.
Yeah. Oh my God, guys, it's so hard. I didn't know it when I signed up. Yeah, I think right. It really again really, you really need to be really passionate about it. You know, if you want to start the business, because I feel like in the end of the day, starting a business, right, there'll be more challenges than you know. It's really the reality, right? I'm not trying to scare anyone, but yeah, but I think it really had to go down to your purpose, and when the challenges arise, it helps you to see easier, right? Why are you doing this? If your passion is really like the fire that drives you when the challenges arrive, and then I think also to have a right perspective is very important, because I think the thing with business is really there's no constant. It's really the only constant is change. You must always be very agile. You must be, you know, be able to actually you know,
Adapt
things,
and change,
adapt, pivot very quickly. So really, if you know your passion, right, and your strong reason behind what you're doing and why you're doing it, if you really love it, I think you will have a different perspective when challenges arise. So for all like people who are, you know, thinking of starting a business, really go after something that you're passionate about, because it really is the fire that keeps you going through the hard days.
That is a very, very good advice.
Yeah, it's really like, it's really difficult, but I mean, that's why it's so good to have, like, you know, like Unifi as a platform to be here for entrepreneurs to connect with each other. It's so important, I think, to have a community that supports you, and you know, it's very nice to be meeting like Yan, who people are in a similar industry. And it's just really like nice to, you know, be inspired by each other.
Very good, very good. Yan, do you want to add to that? Like, you know, what is the challenges to start a business, and how do you differentiate yourself with others?
There's always a joke amongst my friends. When you don't like somebody or you hate somebody, no need to talk much. Just encourage them to go for business. Adeline agree, right? After you started the business, there's lots of unaccountable sleepless night. Then headaches come every day, the challenges non-stop. So just encourage your enemy to start a business. But just a joke, okay? I do think that before you start a business, you really have to ask yourself, what is the reason you want to start a business? If you think because you see others is doing business, or you think they're making tons of money from the business and you wanted to, just because of that reason, you really have to think twice. Because to start a business just because of the reason you want to earn money, and now you will find you will lost. You don't know what is the reason I have to stay strong in the business world, why I must do so. And you don't have a motivation to go even forward. You will start, or so-called you will meet a bottleneck at somewhere. So first of all, you really have to think why you want to start a business. Because of you're passionate on something, because you want to give value to a certain community, or because you do think, okay, this is my mission, or this is my dream, then you go ahead.
Oh, wow.
And I just want to add a bit on what Yan said when it comes to I know we talk about like passion, right? And so then some people will come and say, yeah, my passion is to earn money, right? But I think it's very
Yes,
important.
it's everyone's
It's
passion.
everyone's passion, right? But I feel like if you're driven by money, it can only bring you so far.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to earn money. Is starting a business is not the only way. So you really want to look at the core purpose of why you start. So don't let that be money, because if you pursue something that you're passionate about, then money will actually like automatically follow you.
That's true. That's true. I think that's the actually, I just to tap on that. That's a very dangerous statement. I mean, if you ask the question now, and your answer to your question is, my passion or my motivation is to drive money, I think you need to relook at how you're living your life, because that's when integrity issues will come in. That's when everything else will come in, because you're so driven by, I just want to make money. I don't care going the shortcut way. I don't care if I'm using plastic, the cheapest in the market, as long as, I don't care if the whales are, affected by this or whatever, but as long as I get my sales, it will just bring you just a certain part of your ambition. And then after that, like what Anne said,
you will like end up when you see others like making tons of money, then you will jump from this industry into another industry. You will keep changing your business, and now
you'll never be enough, because no one will ever say I have enough money. No one will ever say that, right? Okay, we'll take the last question. So the last question is from Jasmine Liu from Facebook. I'm going to tweak a bit of her question just so we can answer it easily. Now with COVID, do you agree that diversifying the business can overcome this challenging situation?
Ooh.
That's
a good question.
Yeah. So is diversifying a business, maybe rather than just selling at the moment? So maybe, Adeline, you want to take it first?
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's really an important question for every business now.
Yeah.
Because we talk a lot about like pivoting, we talk a lot about being agile, changing your business model very quickly, right? But I think people want to be very careful when they think of this, because I feel in such a disruptive time, sometimes it's better to stick to what you do and be better at it and be the best at it. But that being said, I do believe that it's better for businesses to do collaboration instead of diversifying right now.
Okay.
I mean, it really depends on the industry.
Yeah.
It really depends on industry. Like, example, if food industry, you want to diversify, like if you are doing like, main meals, you want to diversify to dessert. I mean, that's wonderful, right? It really depends on the industry and your, like, kind of your business model, how you operate, right? But I feel like I would suggest like doing collaboration, like, example, if you're doing main meals, you can do collaboration with smaller bakeries or dessert shops, and then it's really like you win and I win, right? And then the whole industry is supported.
You're supporting each other.
So instead of like channeling a new resource, a new team, I think it's you really want to be a little bit careful, because sometimes diversifying, you need to have like more finance to do that. So in such a disruptive time, when the question is particularly to COVID, I think it's something you want to consider, doing properly. So maybe collaboration is better in that way.
Okay, that's good. What about you, Yan? Diversifying?
Yeah, during this time, especially MCO seen so much, we always have to ask ourselves, change or to be changed. That's the only options. If you can, I believe that if you can sustain and you have no issue MCO, even because some of my friends, actually their sales double up or triple up during MCO. So of course, there are more people like they're facing some challenges during this time. So if you really have this kind of challenges, you really have to ask, either you want to change or to be changed. But it's come back to your business model. We always think that we've been like taught during school time, we have to focus, we cannot easily change. But business is not like saying forever you can only allowed to sell one product. You have a different products. So it's come back to your business model. What's your business model? So after you review your own business model, then you have to think, do I really need to only sell this product? For example, like event, you know that MCO until now, you cannot do any event. So you have to think, okay, for event, what can I change? Maybe I change it to virtual event, which my friend is doing very well now.
Like
She's
what we are
already,
doing now also.
yeah, correct. She transformed the whole events company to virtual event, and she helping all the companies to run their AGM online.
Yeah.
So their transformation plans are so well, and I really see they're successfully transform it. And if let's say, okay, just a story to a real story to share. My friend is running a phone accessory company. So during the period, during MCO, the business cannot open, cannot run. Then he changed. He changed to import the face mask from China. And it turned so good, the result. And during the time when he was selling the mask to others, he also promoting his phone accessory to others. He tried to deliver to clients, and at the same time, he put the brochures in the mask package, the package together. You just buy one box of the mask, I free you 1 year set. And after that, he find that more and more people going into online, especially like Zoom call, online meeting, all this. Then he changed again. Not saying change the whole business. He's only changed certain products. He starts selling the microphone and earset come with a mic and webcam. So he's not changing his business model, just changing some products and collaboration with certain other industry players. I think this is now the world we are talking about, how you collaborate with others, how you cross industry to benefits everyone, to make a win-win situation.
That's true. That's true. We have answered all 6 questions, but we have one very good question, which I think is very important for businesses. So can we take the last question? Though we are running out of your time. So we summarize the answer, yeah? This is from Nadia Heng from Instagram. And I think everyone knows that Nadia is an advocate of eco-friendly living lifestyle. Do you think it is important for brands to start designing the end of the product life cycle in mind? Should companies offer to take or buy back waste and find a solution of reusing the packaging? Actually, as a consumer, I have this question in my mind also. So what do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, definitely such a good question. And I think it's so important actually. I think this question is really a hit on the goal, right? On like what business should be doing moving forward. Definitely, as like in the beginning of the conversation, we kind of speak about how plastic, when you look at life cycle of plastic, it can actually be a material that is very useful. So I think definitely for business moving forward, it's so important for them to look at the whole life cycle, right? Not just you see, we talk about like the industry changing, right? I feel it's so important for businesses to actually look at a circular economy, because I think a lot of times what we are doing these days is only a linear economy. So you do ideation, and then you do production, you do sales, people buy it, and then they use it, and then that's the end. When it's no longer in use, they kind of throw it. And same like when it comes to clothing, right? A lot of times people think like, okay, yeah, I buy it, and then I recycle it, right? But that doesn't mean a circular economy. So for brands, I think it's so important moving forward to actually think of how how you want to repurpose your product, and I feel like really that would actually help in us, like as consumers as well, to play, like there's this thing called the Sustainable Development Goals. So the goal number 12 is to look at how we can use responsibly consumption of things. So I think it's very important for brands to actually start looking at that.
I think that if companies, if I may add on your answer, is that I think if companies also make it a point for consumers to play a part. So for example, I buy a lot of milk, a lot. So I have so many cartons of milk sitting in my house, and I'm thinking, I can go and recycle it because I cannot find a reason to reuse it. But wouldn't it be nice if the milk company actually says for, after five cartons, you can actually return to get, say, 1 carton for free, or things like that. So in a way, you're also encouraging that behavior of recycling.
Yeah, definitely.
So what do you think, Yan?
Yeah, actually, one of my clients is doing that. I think all the companies should look in that way as well. That company is actually selling all the vegetables. They are a small marks, and they come out this shopping bag. And every time when their clients make some orders, then they will, like, as a free gift, they send to their customer. Then every time if you bring back the bag, then I will give you some vouchers or some discount. And of course, maybe a few months later or few years later, you find that the bag is torn or cannot be used anymore. You just return it to the company, and then they will give you another discount voucher or something to replace it. Then the company itself, they will send to us. Then we will send it to our own production line to recycle it. There's something we are working on it as well.
All right, great. Okay, thank you so much. So I think we have overrun by 15 minutes. but it has been I think the topic is very important for us to talk about, and it's not talked about enough, especially by the business owners. So I thank both of you for your time and for sharing your stories, your advices and tips. And for everyone out there, especially the businesses, I hope that you benefit from today's session. I hope you will not be afraid to actually start small if you have not done so, to do our part to save the planet. I mean, we need to do our part as a consumer and as a business owner. For those who are not yet on Unifi Business and you are running a business, you're missing out on all these privileges. So I encourage you to go to unifi.com.my/business now, and find out more about the packages that can help you grow your business. Because with Unifi, you don't only get unlimited, strong, reliable connectivity to run your business, but you get a community that supports your entire ecosystem so that you can, to drive your business forward with uBC. So thank you, Adeline, and thank you, Yan. I wish both of you good luck with your business. And for everyone else, especially our Indian friends out there, happy Deepavali, and please stay safe. Wear your mask, wash your hands, sanitize. Stay at home if you can. Bye. Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.